Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Noob Readers. My name is Kiran and in this video, I'll be sharing all the books that I bought recently and the books that I'll be reading next. So the first book that I want to talk about is the first book in the Wheel of Time series, which is The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. And I saw the price of that book on Amazon and Flipkart and it was so high and I just couldn't afford them for the time being because the editions that I want are like really costly. So I decided to go with the audiobook. So I have purchased the audiobook and I have the ebook. So for the time being, I'll be reading through that. And if I ended up really liking it, then I'll purchase the second book and then I'll continue with the series. And I absolutely loved the trailer of this series. And I also have created a video on it. If you haven't checked it out, I'll link it over there or in the description down below. And that is basically the first purchase that I made. And apart from that, the second book that I bought is A Touch of Eternity by Durjoy Datta. And I have never read any book from Durjoy Datta before. And this looks like a romance. And I have been noticing that I don't usually read a lot of Indian authors' books. And so this is just my attempt to go and read more of the Indian authors' books. This was among the bestseller list, you can call it, because Durjoy Datta is like so famous. So I decided to pick this up. Now, I don't know what this is about and I'm just literally going into it blind. So let's see how this will go. I'll decide whether I'll go with the author or not. So this is my second purchase. So the third book that I bought is the first book in the Twilight series by Stephenie Meyer. Now, whenever I talk about Twilight movies, I always say that I didn't like it and it's not good. But every time I come across people who are like, no, the books are better, the books are so good, you should check them out. And I bought this book just to read it and talk shit about it because I know I'm going to hate it. Now, this is basically an old book and this is the first time that I'm buying a used book. So I actually bought it for like very less. It was like very cheap. So I decided to pick it up because I want to know what exactly happens in this book that people are just comparing it with the movies and are loving this book for some reason. So yeah, I really want to know what's going on in this. So that is my third purchase. And so these are all the three books that I bought and you can expect the reviews coming in the coming days. And what do you think about these three books? Are you interested in the Wheel of Time series or are you also planning to read the first book, The Eye of the World? Or have you read A Touch of Eternity by Durjoy Datta or Twilight? And what are your views on these books? Please comment it down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next one.